Good morning, everyone. It's Wednesday morning, early. No, not early. What am I talking about? It's like 11 a.m. I got a bunch of interviews set up with Tila and her friends at the shelter. Gotta do this drive-through. Got a bunch of donations to hand out. I was gonna come down yesterday, and I woke up with saw the snow, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be a lazy, fat piece of shit today, and I just slept all day long. But not really sleep. I can't sleep, but I laid around. Watched YouTube videos. Forget what I was even watching. There's our dog. Oh, yeah. He's with the guy. I gotta admit, I do get sad when I see dogs out here, but that dog is always cared for. I just sometimes wish he had someplace warm to go at night, but he is he'll be alright. Was that? No. It's cold again, down to the 20s right now. 29, maybe 30, something like that. It's cold. Look, I got the park. I always have that cop sitting up there now. And they got it clean. I mean, before the cop used to sit there, but no one really gave a shit. But, now it seems like they're actively trying to keep it clean. It's going to be interesting when I go to other cities to see how they are doing it. It's just going to fascinate me. How the richest country in the world treats its poor. I know it's not going to be a lot better than this. I mean, places like New York City, they house their homeless for the most part. Something like 90-something% of theirs are homed. I know they're running into problems with the migrants up there now. But like I said, I want to get up there and check that situation out. I have grown up working in restaurants. My grandmother's restaurant in New York. And you tend to work with a lot of undocumented people in that job. And they are some of the, the nicest people I've ever. I wonder if that was at the shooting back there. I saw some yellow tape and stuff. They've always been the nicest people in the world. I have a soft spot for them trying to come here and better their life. Anyone that wants to walk a couple thousand miles to put food on their family's table, I tend to want to help them and not talk shit and I know it's a hot button issues. You know, America, we like to be the police of the world and drop our bombs everywhere, and we get mad when the people that we affect want to come here. I don't get it. I mean, I do get kind of why people get nervous or not, you know. Not always wanting new people and all that. I know it's a tough issue. That was Brittany back there with the suitcase. I was at the gym early this morning. Where the hell did you go? Oh well, I'm gonna finish this drive around and then go to do these interviews. See if I can run into Brittany later or Annabelle, whatever the fuck her name is, and get a follow up with her. Little fire going on right there. I wonder how quick till the fire people come for that one. Over here, you can see the yellow tape right there. I don't know what is going on. I'm assuming someone got shot in that store last night. Got a good amount of donations to hand out and give people the interview, you know. that? That might have been Harley we just drove by. I'm glad I ran into her when I did yesterday and she asked to do the interview. Like, as soon as I saw her, she's like, you want to do a follow-up? And I could tell she wanted to because, of course they want the money, but she was in like a way better spot than when I saw her, the last time. We just drove by where I saw her. She was sleeping on the ground. Looks like they attempted to clean up down here maybe yesterday. I don't know. That was wild. It was so dirty down here the other day, man. I was like questioning if they stopped cleaning the other day, just how crowded it was. But that was also, it was, what am I trying to say? It was also nice those couple days, so. So that might be why so many people were out when I was down then, but who knows? But it just seems like it is getting more crowded here down than ever. And then you see certain days, you'll see it looks like it's a desert down here and everything's gone. It's just weird how it changes. I'm still waiting to hear about people getting arrested or, interview people that... I know they're saying they've seen it happen. I want to interview people where have actually been arrested. That lot back there on the right I just drove by, that thing was a fucking mess forever. And it just cleaned it all out. That surprised me they got that done. I wonder if they just sold it or something. Damn, that girl's out here with no fucking pants on back there. Holy shit. No, that's gotta be cold. I know that's gotta be cold. Alright, I'm gonna go up by the park, then come back down and go do the interviews now. And I got a couple donations, and I used some of the money to buy a desk for my room for the live streaming and all that. Kind of get organized. I'm gonna go home after this and set that up. I'm really excited about that. You know, part of living in recovery houses, sober houses, not renting the room, I have this thing where I don't, and it's weird, I don't like decorate my rooms or like make them feel like real homey, if that makes sense, because I don't consider it my home. I just consider it a room I'm renting, like for now. It's like, and I've been in some of these for years. I just don't. I feel like weird getting comfortable in a room, if that makes sense. So I don't buy a lot of stuff for it, or I don't decorate it a lot. I mean, I told you I don't even have a TV in the room. When I started this, I bought the goofiest little desk I could find. I think it was $20. I had no idea any of this was going to work. So now that it did, and I want to make it a little bit more, set my room up a little bit more professional. See that the park is just ridiculously clean compared to how it normally is, you know. I don't see where Stacy and them went. I'm gonna try and find them. Yeah, that's gotta be a shooting back there. I wish I remembered more info of what happened. I was down here one time. I was on Cambria. This was probably in the late 90s, very early 2000s. There was a kid that got killed in a shooting on Cambria Ave, and I remember the guy that did it, Cannell Spady, his name was. I remember when it happened. I was right on Cambria copping, like when it was about to happen, and then I wound up getting locked up right then. And I remember being in the roundhouse with him, and then CFCF is the booking jail in Philly. And And I remember going through all that with him, and they were just, I remember the cops fucked him up because he killed a kid. Then the COs beat him up. It was just a wild time to be in jail. All right, I'm gonna pause this while I run to Wawa. I just got done doing some interviews, and the last girl, this touched my heart so much. The last girl, I was about 4 minutes into the interview and she just kept falling asleep. And I just stopped it, and I was like, you know what? Let's just do this a different time. I was like, I'm gonna pay you anyway. I just don't wanna. I was like, we can just make it up, tomorrow or the next day. I was like, you're just really tired, and I don't want to put an embarrassing interview or video of you on YouTube. And she looked at me, and she's like, can I give you a hug? And I was like, what? She's like, thank you from the bottom of my heart for saying that. And she's like, thank you so much. She's like, I'm just tired, but I really need the money. I'm falling asleep in the car. She's like, I can't believe. She's like, the other guy that interviewed me was the biggest asshole. He didn't care about anything. So that felt good to hear. And like I said, I don't want to interview. That's why I get the least amount of views out of me down here. I already know it. But, it is what it is. I did a good follow-up with Tila. And another girl. We're gonna see what's going on. And I gotta get home, and I have the what am I trying to say? Is it my desk came in today. I want to go. Install it, set that up. I don't know if I hope I get to see her again and interview her again. We'll see. But she said, she was like, oh my God, thank you so much. But she's like, I live on Tila's floor whenever you need it. So it is what it is. I might might go. Should I go to New York? I gotta see my money. My money is so tight right now. But that's all right. We'll get through it. It's just I'm just trying to get everything ready for when I leave. So I'll be all right. I just gotta see if I have enough to go up to New York. I want to go up there tomorrow. Guess we'll decide to see it. Look, it's dirty around here again, man. They had it so clean over this end. They kept it clean for a while. Trying to see if I see anyone here. You know who I haven't seen in forever is Bailey. Maybe she got sober. That would be awesome. Trying to decide where I want to eat now. I might go get Jamaican food up in Morrisville. Paradise Jamaican in Morrisville is so good. What is that? I remember when this used to be so much more crowded here. Tioga Park. Talking to that one girl I interviewed, said it took her 2 years to get in the shelter because she kept screwing up and not following through it. Alright, it's going down here. I'm gonna stop this now.